Hey, FishAholic fam, welcome back to another episode, or welcome to my channel if you're a first-time viewer. My name is Rich, and it is 6:44 a.m. on a beautiful morning start here on the IRL, or the Indian River Lagoon in South Florida, and I'm excited to fish this area because I haven't fished it in a month or two, and we're getting a really early start to it because I'm hoping that I could get on a bite here for the morning hours, maybe early afternoon, then get off the water, load up the kayak, and then actually head up to Sebastian and try and fish there for a late afternoon evening bite. And I'm not sure if I'm going to include it all in one video. I might make it two separate videos depending on how well we do, but the tide just started to go out, which is good for this area because there's a lot of mangroves, and when the tide is high, then a lot of those fish are pushed way up there in the structure. But as it starts to drop out, then it pulls the bait and the fish out, and it makes it easier for us to target and catch them. So when I planned this outing, I paid close attention to that Salt Strong free tidal software, which is an awesome fishing resource. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'll put a link in the top of the description. And the coolest thing about it is the fishing forecast score or bite score that it'll give you 1 out of 10 based on the different variables between the moon phase, the tide, and the weather conditions. And if it says it's a 10, heck, I would drop what you're doing, go to the water, get out and do some fishing. If it's on the lower numbers, I would say don't worry about it. You can stay at home or stay at work. But I'm excited. I'm the only one out here. Let's see if we can find a few. So sunrise is in like 5 minutes. Let's start out with this Salt Strong Moonwalker spook in like a pilchard silver mullet kind of color. Right along these mangroves. Sometimes there can be a few fish hanging out. The tide's going out, and it's going to go around this point here. So fish will stage up looking for any bait that's swimming by. What I love about this little spook is it's so easy to walk side to side. And that right there is the action you want to entice these finicky fish to eat. And also just planning your outings based on the tide and the time to be here for success. If you get here and there's very little current, say it's slack tide, or the moon phase, for instance, is dictating how much current is moving, then these fish might not want to eat, or they just won't be as active. Oh, come on. Reward me with something. Oh, there was a little bite. Oh, still on it. I got tangled. Oh, he's still on it. It's a micro snook. He's like that big. So guys, you know what I'm noticing? We've still got a little bit of incoming water. There he is. Got him. A little micro snook. Pretty one. No skunk for us today. And we got a snook on the board. But yeah, 6:19 was high tide, and you know, sometimes it's not exact. It sometimes takes a little while for the tide to, you know, go slack high and then switch and start moving out. So it's pretty good that we got a fish still as we're moving into slack water. But I think the outgoing tide is gonna really be fire this morning. And there's a bunch of fish I'm marking. I wonder what that could be. Maybe mullet, or it could be trout. All right, let's make a move out towards that island there. So as we approach this island, it gets really shallow. You can see the bottom, and this island is basically surrounded by a big flat. And trout, redfish, and snook like to sit on this flat. And generally they could be anywhere from, say, 30 yards out all the way up to the mangroves. So when I'm fishing here, I don't like to get too close to the mangroves. I've encountered on many occasions schools of fish just sitting out on the flats, and I think they wait for bait to swim by, and then they try and grab them. And there's bait everywhere out here right now. And I'm just gonna fan cast this whole side of this southern side of the island, and we'll see if anything hits. What's good about this spot is, in terms of trout, there's not a whole lot of trout, but if you get one or two, they're going to be bigger size trout generally. There is a lot of mullet around. Maybe that's what the fish want that are here. I just got to find the right one that's aggressive enough to eat. Oh, there was a good bite. Oh, and I got weed on there right after the bite. Come on, man. Let's get him this time. I'm not sure what that was. That was a pretty good sized bite though. Oh, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me. Oh, he's still on it. Come on, eat it. There he is. Got him. Oh, it's a little bit better, Snook. There we go. I actually thought that was going to be a trout. Snook number 2. I'm just going to stick this shallow water anchor here so we don't drift in anymore. I don't want to spook this spot. I've made many mistakes before like that when I first started fishing here, that I drifted in and then the whole school of fish got spooked. Or I would fish along the mangroves and then I'd be like, I'm not catching anything, and then I would scoot off the mangroves a little bit, and then I would see all the bigger fish sitting out from it that I'm spooking. Another pretty one. At least we're getting a little bigger. See ya. It is ridiculous how much mullet is all across this flat and into this cove right now. As far as the eye can see, I see mullet jumping or flicking, rippling the surface. This moonwalker is perfect for imitating an injured little finger mullet. This setup I'm using is the 7-foot medium fast action dark matter blue psychedelic rod paired with this 4000 Daiwa Ballistic MQ. I've got, I think, 15-pound Nomad Design X4 braid on here, and I'm using a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. Oh God. Oh, that was an awesome bite. Oh, stay hooked. Stay hooked, man. That's a decent snook. I backed off on the drag a little bit because I'm not sure if this fish choked it or if it's on the edge of her lips. If she choked it, I gotta play her light with this light leader. Oh, she did choke it. I gotta play her light. Oh no, it's outside her mouth. Oh, I can't tell where it is. I can see the back of the plug, so that means the head of the plug is most likely in her mouth, so the leader is probably rubbing on her. So let's play her light and just take our time with her. Enjoy the fight. We got her away from any structure. Oh, nice. That might be a slot, guys. She doesn't like me. Nice. She isn't happy. So when I back up on the drag and play it light, I then just control it with my fingers here. It's much easier and quicker to add pressure, and then when she pulls, lessen the pressure a little bit. And I do this when I'm fishing with light line, just to make sure that we keep her on. Nice. I'm gonna get a shot here in a second. Oh, we got her. Nice. That's a slot for sure. That's gotta be. What a pretty fish. We had a perfect hook set on her. We could have played her a little tougher. Let's use the pliers so we don't get a hook in our finger. These are little 2X Mustad treble hooks. I'll link the hook number down in the description in case you're curious. There we go. So I've got this nifty Salt Strong bump board here. As you can see, she's on the bump there and pinching the tail. She is 28 and a half. Nice. All right, y'all, a little closer look. Such an awesome fish. Got some nice current starting to push through this cut in the island. Ooh, I just got swirled on right there. Dang it. I should have kept it swimming. We've got a nice rip going around this island point. We've got to get another bite here. And what is it going to be? I'm going to guess our next fish is going to be a trout. That's the cast. There he is. Got him. Another nice fish. Hammered it right there. Not sure what that is. It might be a big trout, guys. Oh, another snook. I'm actually surprised how many snook are out here on the flat now. This is a smart fish. He's staying right under the boat. Another perfect hook set. Sweet. This is probably our second biggest snook of the day. Pretty one. The Salt Strong Moonwalker is getting it done. See ya. All right, y'all. Well, it's time to make a move. That first island spot has died down tremendously. We fished all the way around it, retraced our steps where we did catch some snook. I saw two more smaller snook and just more thousands and thousands of mullet all over the place. And I'm really surprised we didn't see any redfish or trout there, but maybe later, because on our way back we'll definitely hit it again and maybe see if we can sight fish. But for now, since it's 8:30 and the winds aren't too bad yet, which might change as we progress into the late morning, early afternoon, I think we should take a run out towards the channel here on the IRL. And there's been some good numbers of juvenile Goliath out there, gag grouper, and I think if we troll some plugs like this, we'll have a good shot at getting a bite. And then we can troll and cover water as we head to or towards another island spot where we could try and catch more snook and maybe eventually trout and redfish. So let's keep it going. That nice little morning topwater bite though, was so totally worth it to be out here right now. So I'm happy. All right, let's see if we can get a bite. I'm gonna let this out probably like 20-30 yards to start, and I just want to see how deep I get down to the bottom. Oh, there he is. Got him. Fish on, guys. That was quick. There we go. I'm gonna mark that. Whew! That was really quick. He's dogging me a little bit. Hey, look at that. We got a nice gag. Sweet. That's a pretty one. And I would say he's got to be at least 20 inches. We'll give him a measure before we throw him back. And this treble hook should slide right out because it has no barbs in it. Let's see how big he is, if he'll let me measure him. Pinching the tail, he is 23 inches. Awesome. Super stoked about that. All right, let's try again. I barely had any line out to get down into the strike zone to get a bite like that. I was looking at my fish finder. I think I was in around 10 foot just when I got hammered by that fish. And he was close to a keeper if the season was open. Pretty cool. Got a little too shallow there. Look at that nice edge. Oh man, oh man. We're gonna get hit again any second now. The setup I'm using is my Dark Matter 7-foot FishAholic heavy action stick, paired up with this 12,000 Baitrunner. And obviously we're not using it to fish with bait, but it just was rigged up for you know, heavy drag type fishing with this 50-pound Nomad Design X8 braid, and then I had an 80-pound leader on here. I typically use this for big jack crevalle with live mullet, big live mullet, but I just thought we'd throw this plug on here and use it to get some grouper. There's another one. Oh yeah, they're chewing today. They're really chewing. Oh, we got a juvie Goliath. Nice. That one smoked it. Whew. And although these grouper aren't huge, you need to have heavy stout tackle because I'm trolling this plug right along that sharp edge, and if you don't have heavy enough tackle to pull them out, they can easily just move over 2 or 3 feet and boom, rock you up. Oh, there's another one. Oh. Oh yeah. This one's got some good weight to it. What's it gonna be? Oh, no way. Look at the size of that gag, man. That's a little bit bigger than our first one today. Oh, he's coughing up a bait. Look at that. And look at that, he's got a baby catfish in his gullet that he's throwing up. That is awesome, dude. So cool. Let's see how long this one is. Dude, this one is a hair shy of 26. Woo! There's the little catfish. Barbless hooks. And let's get her back. All right, let's tie this up for a moment, just because we are now right near these 2 islands that generally have a few snook on them. And I think in a little bit we'll go back to trolling the plug. Another grouper will probably eat that catfish, so he won't go to waste. And now I think I'm gonna cut off the Topwater, just because it is a little after 10 a.m. and I think this little Rapala will work better. This will imitate a pilchard or little mullet, just like that little Moonwalker spook. But I'm having an awesome day today. I hope you guys are enjoying watching. If you are, please smash that like and subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one. And probably by the time you see this video, I'll actually be up in Montauk fishing and filming, and also running charters right there. So if you are in that area of New York, let me know. All right, let's see what's here. Whoa, what is that? Oh God. We got some grass here. Oh, got a lot of bait and something that just chased it. There's a lot of grass here. This might not be the plug that we could fish here. So what makes this a good spot though is you have this island and like a little piece of it that sticks out, and then there's a shallow little like flat or sandbar there, and then it makes there's like a little channel running through it, and the current flows through it, and the fish will sit in it waiting for bait to go through and for them to eat it. Such a nice rip here. That has to have some fish in it. This is like textbook snook territory, and I've caught them pretty good here before, and there's a lot of bait around. There he is. Fish on. What do I have here? Oh, look at that. A little mangrove snapper. When in doubt, go super finesse. It's better than coming to this spot and catching nothing. Oh, another fish. Woo! This guy's pulling pretty good. What do we have here? Is this a snapper or a snook? Ah, that's a nice snapper. That's probably pretty close to a keeper inshore. Inshore they have to be 10 inches to keep. Offshore 12 inches. Like, go, buddy. Come on. I'm just gonna measure him. I'm gonna throw him back. He's not even hooked. He's just holding on to that shrimp. He's 11 inches. There we go. Oh, there's a decent fish, guys. A really decent fish. Is that a snook or a trout? Oh, there he goes. I backed off on the drag just because we still only have that 20-pound leader on there. And I'm just using that little tiny voodoo shrimp with that thin wire hook in it. So I don't want to break them off, and I don't want to straighten the hook. Woo! Look at that. It's a nice fish. Woo! That's gotta be a snook. Trout aren't gonna pull like that, and it's not a jack. A redfish would pull like this, so it could be a red. Wow, this might be another slot snook. It didn't look that big, but it's acting like it could be. And he's pulling against the current right now, fighting me. The current's going this way. Wow. All right, we're gaining on him now. He's coming back down current. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. got him. Nice. That's gonna be close to another slot on the micro voodoo shrimp. There we go. Sweet. Let's check my leader. It was getting thin, but it's still pretty strong. This is the 20-pound inshore Seaguar fluorocarbon. I don't work with this company at all, but I just love their fluorocarbon. And I've been using it a very long time, and I'm a very frugal person. And what I love about it is, unlike some of their other models like Blue Label or Black Label that have, I think, like 25 yards, this is 100 yards for around the same price, and it's great fluorocarbon. It definitely gives me more confidence to target snook with the lighter stuff versus other types of fluorocarbon. I just don't trust it. I would rather use heavier line, but then you might not get all the bites that you are expecting with that heavier line. You know, today the water is really clear and clean, so that's why I rigged up with lighter line. Oh, another fish right there. Smoked it. If you're ever out fishing, guys, and you're, using larger plugs like this and you just can't buy a bite, I swear it's always good to have a few micro lures like this in your arsenal, because this will definitely turn things around for you, especially late morning or midday. These fish start to get a little more shy and they don't want to eat something so large. All right, pretty cool. We got a couple more snook, but we're gonna go back to trolling the plug, and it would be nice to get 1 or 2 more grouper as we kind of start to work our way back. There might be a triple tail on that buoy, guys. I gotta go check that out. It's either a clump of weeds or a triple tail. Might be both. Oh, there is a triple tail on that buoy. Let's see if I can get them on the little shrimp lure. If that triple tail is super hungry, this little shrimp should get them interested. Oh, he smoked it! He smoked it! And that's a decent one too. Woo! Triple tail on! That was so cool. Woo! There he goes. Nice. Today has been an awesome day. I think this one is a little shy of a keeper, which is 18 inches, but it's still fun. to sight fish them and watch them smoke the shrimp lure. Ah, I thought I was gonna get him there. Oh, he saw the net and he didn't like it. Oh, again. Oh, come on. Got him. Nice. What a cool prehistoric looking fish. And if you guys ever catch a triple tail, you want to watch out for their gill plates. They by far are probably the sharpest gill plate on a fish that you'll ever encounter. So I try to keep my hands away from that. I'm gonna pop this out. And we'll try and measure him just to see how big he is. He's definitely not a keeper. He is 15.5, guys. So a little shy, but still an awesome fish. All right, let's get back on the troll. That was awesome. I did check a couple other crab trap buoys that are nearby and they didn't have anything on it. And generally the triple tail like to hang out on the buoys that are right adjacent to the channel edge, where, you know, that are in slightly deeper water. There's a lot of other buoys that are up shallower there, but they didn't have much on them. Just oh, there he is. Got him. This is a smaller one. Oh, look at that. A fish tank Goliath. So crazy to think that such a little fish can grow to like 800 pounds. Cool. What's up, little guy? See ya. Oh, look at that grouper right there. That's a nice fish that I'm gonna miss because we just kind of drifted over him, and my plug is probably not gonna get down deep enough before it goes over him. Oh, there was a good bite. There he is. No, he came off again. Ah. The fish gods don't want us to end with one more. But can we make it happen? Oh, I'm hitting bottom. I'm getting a little too shallow. There he is. I got another one. I think that's another fish tank grouper. It is.